They're opting for it later, into the late game.
There's gonna be a laning game at some point, Riku.
That's true.
Along with the late game, and we'll see whether or not Machi. That was PK very early on. PK, well, he's trying to sneak down. Gemini knows something's up, and actually, Katjung's going to try and go for this. He's got to be a bit careful, because over toward the side, Gemini, he ends up charging through the side of the brush, trying to guess where Katjung was, and maybe wanted to wait for that one to show, as that's going to be Cocoon into the face breaker, and PK just gets taken down by the Haymaker, as Rock finds his first kill of the game.
Never mind, as the dynamics have completely changed, as Rock is on the set now. A lot of CC. This is going to be a teleport, especially PK does not have level 3.
Bruce might be in danger.
Bruce might be in danger, though.
Kino, he's made his way, and there's going to be a bullet time. Bruce forced to use his arcane shift, and he gets tagged there by the Winter's Bite. Meanwhile, Katjung, though, is going to get hunted down. It's going to be a trade of 1. Do they get anything back? It's going to be the Spider going down here, as Mission goes for the roam, now into the 3v3. Gemini does not have level 6. Mission has his level 6, though. Kino puts up the shield. Mission has his ultimate available. Now lets it fly. They get some damage on down, and now Assassin's going to get rooted. He gets taken down low, and there it is. Mission picks up his kill, and right as the level 6 hits from Gemini, he try and funnel as much gold as you can over onto the Misfortune. You also see Rock is just going to back off here as they let those turret plates go toward the bot lane, since he's already found himself an advantage, and there goes Atlan, gets 300, but here comes Machi trying to interrupt him. So, is the trade worth it? 300 on the Renekton for 300 on your Misfortune. Rock is just going to put over the ward on...
Indeed, but Machi looking towards this bot lane.
There we go, Kench is going to come on over. Koala's going for it. That's going to be a double teleport coming on down, 1 for each side, and in comes Mission as well to join in onto the fight. The True Shot Barrage ends up just ripping apart the team. Bruce still tanking tower. He gets himself another kill. Katjung and Assassin, though, here for the cleanup possibly, but a beautiful piercing arrow comes out, and that lethality build from that Varus is just taking chunks out of its targets.
That is a clean...
For themselves, looking set up for a Cloud Soul at almost 20 minutes if they're able to get see.
Mission is... I'm worried, but, you know, Koala's there.
Oh, look at that, though. Katjung gets caught out because it was the Chain of Corruption coming out from Mission. That's going to force Katjung to flash away. That Gemini looking for a flank over towards the side. It's going to be Bullet Time coming out. PK takes down pretty low, gets taken over to safety by the side, and Koala is able to help out his top laner, but now look at Assassin. He wants to try and come in for a flank. He's got a level 11, 2 points of that ultimate. Is he going to have enough damage, though, is the question, as he's forced to back off. And, oh, they're able to interrupt Rock during the ultimate. Trinity Force, he's got the fully stacked Mermana. Now look at this, though. PK going in for the flank, able to find a Chain of Corruption, also able to find its mark as Kino puts up the shield, but unfortunately, there's just nothing he could do there. Katjung comes down for the repel.
That is going to be the 2 squishy
tower, but look at this. Another pincer going to come on down. Katjung able to go over toward the side. Koala is going to bring in PK onto the back line. Atlan's going to get stunned up, and immediately he's the main target. Exhaust is used onto PK. Koala and crew, they're going to go ahead and take down Kino as the kill goes on over to Mission. And PK now onto Rock. Rock gets stunned up. He's not able to go anywhere. He gets himself back over to safety. Assassin tried to make the hero play, jumping into the back line, but there... Oh, trying here. Machi over the wall. Bruce. Oh, they're able to get some damage into Glacial Prison. Bullet time is used, but in comes a teleport from PK. Tries to go for the back line. It's going to be Rock that brings them back, but Atlan gets taken down. No Misfortune available now for Alpha, as Machi are able to find the main target they were looking for, and that should be able to crack open the base of Alpha.
That's 30 seconds on the clock, more or less, for Atlan to survive. To revive, and Machi... What is the plan here? Either you play safe.
Not level 16, doesn't have the 3 points into it. Over toward the side. Katjung is in the middle, trying to at least try and do what he can, but he gets taken down immediately. Elder Drake down to 2,000 health. Rock is zoning back Bruce. It's a 1v1 within the pit as Assassin's trying to interrupt. Now back toward the dragon. Machi go. PK over the wall, and that should be Elder in. Elder Drake going to be secured by the side of Machi. And now the pressure starting to really mount. Assassin trying to get back towards safety. PK still wants to try and hunt him down. True Shot Barrage comes out. Not enough damage, but still, they get Katjung, and he will get executed in the end by the Elder Drake buff. Now turret falls, jungle down, Machi knocking on the base.
And with that, that's 40 seconds on the clock for CatJug. Machi Esports does have Baron, so they're looking to end this one if they can.
We'll see here, still have the wave up in top lane. Mid lane is going to push back here in just a couple of seconds as the poke comes out from Bruce, still looking for it. Root's going to land onto Assassin. That's going to force out the stopwatch immediately. But guess what? Your main front line is taken down. It's going to be a double kill for PK. Rock tries to go for the showstopper. It does not happen, though. And another Glacial Prison will keep him at bay. Assassin's trying to survive on the fountain. But with that, Machi are going to be able to extend their win streak to 8 games. Was their only game here today. Machi still has to play another game later on tonight, but I think it's a great start and a good boost to the momentum as they start to close out their second round robin.
Definitely, and I really love the fact that they still have a lot of respect towards Alpha. They really, the first 3 bans that they did, it was just LeBlanc, Rek'Sai, and as well as Lee Sin. So that sort of thing in terms of like reading different strategies against these teams, and they've managed to adjust well in the draft and execute it too. Machi is really a scary team.
Yeah, and you saw here where if CatJug and Assassin don't get the ball rolling in their early game, they're not able to, you know, apply pressure in mid to then translate that to the side lane or into the top lane. Alpha kind of falls apart, and especially there, you're seeing only 6,500 damage on a Kassadin at 30 minutes. That isn't a good time there coming out from Assassin.
Yeah, especially when we look back at the games coming from Assassin and where either he's on the LeBlanc or perhaps maybe on the Kassadin again. This is definitely not the best Kassadin performance that he has brought to the PCS, and perhaps it's for Alpha, since they still have a few games to play for the following days. It's more of what do we do when Lee Sin, Rek'Sai, and LeBlanc gets banned.
Yeah, in particular, like I think for them, it's trying to figure out an alternative to some of their win conditions now, because I mentioned it before, I was impressed with how they've been playing, especially in week 3 and 4. Now though, in week 5, it seems like teams are already starting to show a bit of the knowledge that, you know what, if you're able to take down Assassin, if you're able to calm down CatJug, there's not a whole lot more to this team's success, as the MVP is going to go on over to Mission in the mid lane on the Varus.
Yeah, Mission did have a lot of really nice corruptions and from the Varus, and as well as keeping, you know, Assassin intact in his own lane. He did play that really well, especially against the certain ganks coming from CatJug. So therefore, they weren't able to put Assassin in a comfy lane, and it's because of, you know, the decision-making